Welcome back to channel name Top Coin. Today, we're diving into the history, value, and fascinating story behind the Austrian 1 shilling coin from 1965. From the artwork that makes it a classic in Austrian numismatics to its potential worth for collectors, this little coin has a big story to tell. So, whether you're a coin collector or just curious about hidden treasures, stick around for a closer look. The 1 shilling coin from Austria holds an important place in Austrian currency history. Austria introduced the shilling in 1924 to replace the inflation-ridden kronen. The shilling became a symbol of Austrian stability and economic resilience, a currency that would serve the country until the introduction of the euro in 2002. Throughout the years, the shilling underwent many design changes. The 1 shilling coin we're focusing on today, from 1965, came after Austria reintroduced the shilling in 1945, following the end of World War II. The Austrian government wanted to restore a sense of independence and national pride, and the shilling was a part of that renewal. Let's take a closer look at the coin's design. On the obverse, or the front of the coin, you'll see an elegant design featuring the Austrian coat of arms with the iconic eagle. Surrounding the eagle is the word Republikstärke, which means Republic of Austria. This design captures the pride and sovereignty of Austria during a time when Europe was rebuilding. The reverse side of the coin shows the denomination, a large number 1 representing 1 shilling, along with a beautifully detailed alpine gentian flower below it. Known for its stunning blue petals, the gentian flower is native to Austria's alpine regions and represents the beauty of Austria's natural landscape. The date, 1965, appears below the flower. The 1 shilling coin from 1965 isn't just a piece of metal, it's a piece of Austrian culture. The choice of the gentian flower as a symbol on this coin connects it to Austria's natural heritage. This coin, like others in the shilling series, was designed to reflect Austrian pride in their environment and their dedication to preserving their culture. People use these coins every day for small transactions, buying groceries, newspapers, and coffee. The 1 shilling coin is a reminder of everyday life in Austria in the 1960s, a simpler time before the euro became the standard. So, how much is the 1965 1 shilling coin worth today? For collectors, the value of a coin often depends on several factors, including rarity, condition, and historical interest. The 1965 1 shilling coin was circulated in large numbers, meaning it's not exceptionally rare. However, it can still hold value, especially in pristine, uncirculated condition. For instance, circulated coins may be worth between 50 cents and $2, depending on condition. However, if you have a 1965 1 shilling coin in mint or uncirculated condition, meaning it has no wear or scratches, its value can increase to anywhere between $5 and $15. The best way to assess the value of your coin is to check its grade, which reflects the coin's condition. Grading ranges from poor to uncirculated, and a higher grade can significantly increase the market price. While most 1 shilling coins from 1965 don't reach huge values, there have been instances where shilling coins, especially rare or error coins, have caught collectors' attention and sold for impressive prices at auctions. For example, if a 1965 1 shilling coin has unique mint errors, like misprints, double strikes, or an off-center design, it can increase in value significantly. These rare errors can make a coin much more attractive to specialized collectors, sometimes selling for several times its usual value. If you think you may have a coin with a mint error or a rare feature, consider having it appraised by a professional numismatist or submitting it to a coin grading service. Remember, even the smallest mint error can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's item worth a lot more than face value. If you're interested in collecting Austrian coins, here are a few tips. First, always handle coins carefully, ideally with gloves, to prevent adding fingerprints or oils to the surface. Secondly, store your coins in a cool, dry place, ideally in protective sleeves or albums designed for coins. This will keep them safe from tarnish and damage. Also, keep an eye out for shilling coins from earlier years or those with lower mintages. These coins can sometimes be harder to find and may carry higher values. For instance, early Austrian shilling coins from the 1920s and 1930s are more sought after and tend to be more valuable. That's a wrap on our look at the 1965 Austrian 1 shilling coin. Whether you have one in your collection or you're considering starting a collection, remember that each coin has a unique story that reflects a piece of history. While this particular coin may not make you rich overnight, it's a valuable piece of Austrian heritage, a reminder of Austria's journey through the 20th century and its resilience in the face of change. Today, we're taking a fascinating look at a true piece of history, the 1915 Austrian 100 krona coin. This isn't just a beautiful gold coin, it's a powerful story of Austrian heritage, a historical relic, and for many, an investment. By the end of this video, you'll know everything there is to know about the 100 krona, its history, its worth today, and whether it could be a valuable addition to your collection or investment portfolio. Asterisk to understand the 1915 Austrian 100 krona, let's travel back in time to the Austro-Hungarian Empire, one of Europe's great powers before World War I. At its height, the Austro-Hungarian Empire stretched across Central and Eastern Europe, incorporating various cultures, languages, and people. The korona, or krone, as it's called in Austria, was the empire's currency starting in 1892. Asterisk by the late 19th century, the empire was ruled by Emperor Franz Joseph I, one of Europe's longest-reigning monarchs. His reign, which began in 1848, symbolized a long and significant era of European history. The 100 krona gold coin, which features his image, was originally minted from 1908 to 1915, during a time of both stability and upcoming change as World War I loomed on the horizon. Asterisk after World War I, Austria went through significant political and economic upheaval, eventually transitioning to a republic in 1918. The original 100 krona coins from this period are highly sought after because they offer a glimpse into a long-lost empire. But here's an interesting fact. The 1915 100 krona we see today was actually restruck in later years. Asterisk now, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 100 krona is a gold coin with an impressive weight of 33.875 grams, with a purity of 90% gold, or 30.49 grams of pure gold content. Its diameter is 37 millimeters, giving it a substantial, almost medallion-like appearance. Asterisk the obverse of the coin features a profile of Emperor Franz Joseph I, wearing his laurel wreath, a common symbol of power and victory. Around his image you'll see Latin inscriptions which translate to Franz Joseph I, by the grace of God, Emperor of Austria, King of Hungary. Asterisk and on the reverse, we see the striking image of the double-headed eagle, symbolizing the unity of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. This is surrounded by the denomination and date, 100 krona, 1915, giving it a regal and timeless look. The date 1915 is a bit misleading, though. Here's why. Asterisk you may have noticed that most of these coins available today have the year 1915 stamped on them. However, these aren't all from 1915. In fact, Austria authorized the restriking of this coin beginning in the 1930s, using the original 1915 design as a reference. These restrikes have been produced up to the modern day, and are officially recognized by the Austrian Mint. Asterisk but don't worry, these restrikes aren't forgeries. The Austrian Mint's decision to restrike the 1915 coin actually preserved this beautiful design and made the coin more accessible to collectors worldwide. Asterisk so, what's the 1915 Austrian 100 krona worth today? The value depends on two main factors, the gold content and collector interest. Asterisk firstly, the 100 krona's 30.49 grams of pure gold give it a significant intrinsic value tied directly to the current gold market price. When gold prices are high, the coin's value rises accordingly. If gold is trading at around $1,800 per ounce, you're looking at a base value of about $1,765 for its gold content alone. Asterisk but beyond the gold, collectors often pay a premium for its history and beauty, especially if they come across an original piece minted before 1915. These original pieces, or pre-1915 koronas, are rarer and can command prices that exceed their gold value, sometimes reaching $2,000 or more. The restrikes, while valuable, tend to trade closer to gold spot prices. Asterisk is the 1915 Austrian 100 krona a good investment? Let's weigh some pros and cons. Asterisk on the positive side, this coin is a fantastic option for both collectors and investors in gold. It has historical value, its gold purity is reliable, and it's produced by the Austrian Mint, a reputable institution. Plus, since the coin is a restrike, it often has less of a premium than other rare gold coins. Asterisk however, there are some considerations to keep in mind. The 1915 date on restrikes can confuse some investors who think it's a rare vintage coin, while in reality, restrikes are far more common. Also, because it's tied to gold prices, it might be more volatile compared to traditional numismatic coins which derive their value from rarity and historical significance alone. Asterisk if you're considering buying a 1915 Austrian 100 Corona, here are some tips. First, ensure you're purchasing from a reputable dealer. Trusted dealers can provide certificates of authenticity and will clearly indicate if it's a restrike or an original. If you're shopping online, check feedback and ratings for the seller. Asterisk second, keep an eye on the gold market. Since the coin's value is closely tied to gold prices, timing your purchase when gold prices dip can be beneficial. And finally, if you're serious about collecting, look out for any pre-1915 versions. They're a true treasure for historical enthusiasts. Asterisk the Austrian 100 Corona from 1915 is more than just a gold coin. It's a symbol of Austria's rich history, an iconic design, and a solid investment choice. Whether you're interested in it for its historical background, the stunning artistry, or its gold value, the 1915 Corona offers something for every collector and investor. Asterisk thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more content about historical coins, precious metals, and investing, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite historical coin? Until next time, happy collecting! Asterisk.